Adventures of Jungle Jim. The Adventures of Jungle Jim are dramatized for radio from the full-color action pictures to be found in the Comic Weekly, the big comic supplement that comes to you each week with your Hearst Sunday newspaper. Down off the coast of Borneo, a relentless pirate, the ghost of the Java Sea, has been preying on the ships that sail that region. Jungle Jim set out to capture this phantom and immediately became convinced the man he sought was none other than Harvey Brant, partner of Dutch Kranz and Lee Wong, merchantmen whose ships had been plundered with the rest. Brant retaliated with a series of attempts on the life of Jungle Jim, the last involving the sinking of the steamship Manchu on which Jim had taken passage to Borneo. The Manchu was actually sunk by a henchman of Brant using the submarine that gave him the name Ghost of the Java Sea. Beneath the surface, Limpy, a Brant man, is staring intently through the periscope.
Look, quick! He's listed to starboard.
That was a perfect hit, sir. The Manchu is headed for the bottom of the sea.
Well, that isn't what I wanted you to see. Look above the bow.
The clouds? It's that storm that's been building all afternoon.
I'm going to submerge and get out of this area fast. There are shoals back of us, and a bad blow might throw us right onto them.
Yeah, but what about the poor devils aboard the Manchu?
What about them? The chief said sink it.
And we did that. But if some of them in a lifeboat tried to ride out the storm coming...
It'll be pretty good riding. Now, don't worry. That blow will finish our job for us. But we're going to get out of here before it finishes us, too.
Shall I radio ahead?
The radio was out. Been out for 10 minutes. That's more than a storm blowing up, matey. It looks like a typhoon. And if it is, we may end up on the bottom beside the Manchu.
The next day, a freighter passing through the Java Sea radioed the office of Dutch Kranz, Lee Wong, and Harvey Brant that a lifeboat of the Manchu had been sighted floating upside down after a bad storm which had done considerable damage up and down the coast. Dutch Kranz and Lee Wong are talking.
Where's Brent?
I just called for him, and he was gone.
Gone?
Yeah. You was going to ask him about the Manchu?
I was going to kill him.
What if he was innocent?
The note Jungle Jim left us said the ghost of Java Seas was our own partner, Harvey Brant.
But you said you don't believe in such things.
I doubted this at first. But when Brant tried to kill Jim, I changed my mind. And now with the Manchu at the bottom of the sea...
Oh, Jim, it cost his life.
I have a strange feeling Jungle Jim is still alive.
He was talking of leaving the ship in the dory.
Jim has outwitted Brant too many times to lose like this.
It might not have been Brent.
Yes, a typhoon.
Or someone else. If a ghost ain't Brent.
Mr. Khan, since we have had Brant for partner, we have been having trouble.
But that isn't proof.
Since Jungle Jim accused him of treachery, he has tried to kill Jim.
That is true, all right. But we must have some better evidence than these things if we want to going into court for some trials, yeah?
Brant is ruining us. He has tried to kill Jungle Jim. Maybe he has succeeded.
But he was still beyond the law.
Then Lee Wong will take the law into his own hands.
What is you going to do with that gun?
Shoot the ghost of the Java Sea.
It is murder, maybe you do. Wait until we know for positive.
I will come back when I have finished.
Front. Boy, take these messages to 476. And boy, yes, sir, what can I do for you?
This is the hotel of Mr. Harvey Brant.
Brant, Harvey Brant. That's right, sir. You can call him on the house phone right over there by the pillar.
I have been calling Mr. Brant on phone, and he does not answer.
Well, he's out, perhaps. Would you care to leave a message?
The lady on the phone say Mr. Brant check out.
Checked out. Well, excuse me, sir. I just came on duty. I found out for you. Just a minute. Operator, the cashier's desk, please. That's right. Hello. This is the desk. I have a gentleman here inquiring for Harvey Brant. That's right, B, as in Brooklyn. That was just to make you homesick. He has? This morning. Thank you very much. Awfully sorry, sir, but Mr. Brant checked out this morning. Said he was leaving Singapore for good.
Then I am too late.
Beg your pardon, sir, but were you looking for Mr. Brant?
Why do you ask?
He checked out of his room this morning, but he left his bags.
He is still here?
No, just about 15 minutes ago, I carried his bags out to a cab. He's leaving town, all right.
Did you hear him say what boat he was taking? What dock?
He isn't going by boat, sir. By plane.
Then he went to the airport.
Yes, sir. Shall I call a cab for you, sir?
Thank you. Here is some silver. You are a smart boy.
Cab! Hey, cabby!
Take me to the airport, driver. And if you get me there on time, I will give you 10 times your fare.
The airport? Yes, sir.
It is important we hurry.
We can't go any faster. Hey, you better put that gun away. It's liable to go off going around the corners. On the edge of Singapore at the airport, the monoplane belonging to Harvey Brant is warming up for flight. Harvey Brant and an exotic feminine companion have arrived. Their luggage has been stored aboard the craft. They are now waiting for the signal that the runway is clear.
Okay, Lil. All set?
You know me. I've been waiting a long time to run away with you.
We're walking right out from under their noses, kid.
Any news of the Manchu?
Funny, not a word. I couldn't get in touch with the submarine or our base in Borneo all day yesterday.
A storm, probably.
Yeah, it must have been.
You don't think they missed the Manchu, do you?
Would I be skipping out of here if I did?
You're not running away, Harvey.
Call it what you please, honey.
Why, Kranz doesn't...
Lee Wong does.
Oh, Wong.
I haven't anything on me. Nothing that would stand up in court.
Well, that's what I said.
But Wong is Oriental. He's a law unto himself. If he ever decides I'm in on this piracy, I'd better stay out of his way. He'll be desperate.
Say, look, that dust cloud.
Yeah, it's a car coming out the airport road. Somebody's trying to catch the plane we're waiting on.
Hey, he's really coming.
Yeah, that's funny.
Look at that car take those corners.
Whoever's in that cab is desperate.
Harvey, could that be...
Lee Wong? It could be.
If word came through the Manchu was sunk and he called
If
you...
that's Lee Wong coming, it's for only one purpose.
You mean...
He's got the meanest gun in Singapore.
What are we waiting for?
The signals, the airport is clear.
What difference does it make if that's Wong? They're getting close.
Come on, Lil. Hop in. We're taking off with or without the signal.
Wait a minute. There comes a plane in now. We can't take off.
Quick, if that's Wong, it's now or never.
Okay. Here we go.
Was that the plane, boss?
Harvey Brant, we are 1 minute too late. Look! Look!
Hey, they weren't supposed to take off with that other ship coming in. Look, they're going to hit.
Maybe we are on time after all.
Boy, they missed each other. What a narrow escape. He was taking an awful chance.
Yes. Next time, maybe he will not escape.
All this time, on a strip of beach along the coast of Borneo, Jungle Jim and his faithful Hindu are camped. They have been watching with growing anxiety signs of unfriendly natives in the jungles. The Manchu, which was to come to their rescue, is now long overdue.
No sign, Kolu. Kolu see no boat. Smoke we see while ago, just cloud. Well, if we don't hear from Manchu by morning, we'd better get out of here. Maybe morning be too late. You know, it's funny. Those wild devils have been hiding back in the jungle all day. If they're planning trouble, what's the delay? Native have big tribe. All come. And they're out collecting their relatives, eh? I think you're all wrong, though. I saw one of these monkeys behind a tree today. He looked all right. Poisoned arrows. Maybe they'd like to be friends. They could help us get to a settlement. Listen. I don't hear anything. Kolu hear war drums. Be quiet. You didn't hear anything. Kolu hear drums. Go on.
Come, help fix boat for trouble.
We'll leave in the morning, Kolu, if you think that the natives... I wonder what happened to the Manchu.
Manchu no come. Manchu gone.
Gone.
Kolu dream Manchu sink.
In that typhoon yesterday, or did Brant get it?
Manchu sink. Very bad dream.
Quiet. You hear that?
War drums. Kolu hear drums long time.
War drums.
Tuan still think native friendly.
Sounds like trouble. Maybe worse than Brant planned.
Natives watching us behind trees now.
We've got to get to the dory down the beach where our ammunition is.
Walk slow, Tuan.
We only knew whether they're friends or enemies. Listen to those drums.
Kolu no. Drums tell.
Tom-toms beating in the jungle. What will the war drums mean to Jim and Kolu? Safe in the sky and roaring almost over this same jungle are Harvey Brant and Shanghai Lil, headed for Brant's Borneo base. What will his next step be? When the bitter, sullen hate of the Oriental is aroused, Harvey Brant may find he has taken one chance too many as the ghost of the Java Seas. The Adventures of Jungle Jim are dramatized from the full-color action pictures to be found in the Comic Weekly, the big comic supplement distributed each week with your Hearst Sunday newspaper. The world's greatest array of humor and adventure, together with all the famous characters who live in the world of full-color action pictures, are to be found in the Comic Weekly. Follow the humorous adventures of Jiggs and Maggie, of Barney Google, the Little King, of Toots and Casper, the Katzenjammer Kids, as well as the thrilling adventures of Flash Gordon and Jungle Jim. They're all waiting for you in full color in your copy of next Sunday's Comic Weekly with your Hearst newspaper. And remember, next week, same time, same station, for further thrilling radio adventures of Jungle Jim.